here, hold on, let me try something real quick. Where is it? It's right here. Can we turn this on? Alright. Whatever revealing Baker Chungus, now. He's in. He's in the game. Not the game, the tournament. Alright. I'm setting this up so I have, my monitor. I have like the Streamlabs monitor on this, and then hold on. Put this up. Very good. And then I'll have Discord right here. Where's Bigger Chungus? I want to fight. Oh, that is Bigger Chungus. Oh my god. Where did he come from? Shoot. Alright, we're good. I think. You can't? Oh shoot. There we go. Is that good? No? Here. What if I tried this? Is that better? Do we have it? No? Shoot. Default. It's testing? Is it not? Hold on. Oh. There we go. Did that do anything? Did that do anything? Nope. At least you guys can listen to this cool music while we're waiting. Shoot. Open it up again. Oh shoot. Alright.
Oh, I can hear you.
There we go. Let's go.
All right. Let's post something in the announcements now that things are working, I think. All right.
I'll do that. Alright, calling all. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, what happened?
look in YouTube chat.
In the YouTube chat?
Yeah, in YouTube
what
chat.
did they say? Oh, I see that. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Like,
Let's just leave that one be.
yeah.
So I guess we're good to start the discussion now, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna start this off with a question.
Alright.
So who is your mains, I guess? That's
My
something
mains?
we can both talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like Dwayne, honestly, and Igor mainly because I might be biased because Igor was actually one of my picks. He was like, yeah, I think he was one of my first picks when we were deciding the roster, and definitely I really like Igor. But Dwayne, I think Laser suggested Dwayne, didn't he?
I think so. I gotta check up on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty yeah. But I really do like Dwayne a lot, as you can tell from him being in my Discord nickname.
Yeah. My mains probably have to be Peacock and Okabe.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of Steins Gate and I suggested him. And time travel is just a fun source.
It's a really good source. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it.
Yeah. We keep throwing out these ideas, and Peacock is because I just love Skullgirls. It's such a fun game.
Yeah.
And
I played Skullgirls. We should probably get around to doing that.
Yeah, and I think there's a good amount of arrangements you can make for her, like with Cuphead or Bendy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Igor is probably like my third favorite, I think.
Yeah.
Mostly because I actually started to listen to more of Tyler's music because he was in the tournament, so I started looking more into it and like, oh, his stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. Not to mention the classic Horrorsaurus. It seems a bit vague at first, but I've been telling the backer members, like, my rule of thumb is if you hear it at a Halloween party, it's fair game.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. So like Monster
That's
Mash,
where, like, the most
Ghostbusters
iconic
probably.
stuff. Yeah, I think that would count.
Yeah. And surprisingly, there's a lot of songs about heartbreak, so that's also that's a very good source.
I remember someone in the direct chat suggested Heartbeat Heartbreak. And
I remember hearing. Yeah,
you remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be a cool arrangement for Igor.
Cool arrangement, definitely.
Let's see. What are some arrangements you're excited to hear? Like the ones you most want?
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, as far as like arrangements I want to make, there's just sort of various things that just pop into mind. I'm like, hey, that'd be interesting, and then I like start to work on it. But I'm
Yeah.
not sure what I would want like from like just in general for a character. I don't know. There's nothing I really have specifically in mind. How about you?
For me, I'm looking forward to the arrangements we could do for Okabe with his time travel source.
Yeah,
We could
definitely.
do some like that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, because I actually played that game as a kid, and just being able to have some music from that.
Yeah. Is there a bracket? Not currently
Is there a
revealed, no.
Not currently revealed, no.
But we have one set up, yes.
We do have one in mind, yeah.
Yeah, you think Okabe gets Hat in Time?
I haven't played Hat in Time, so I don't know much about the story. Like, I guess with the time travel source, as long as the thing is based around time travel and like time travel is the main part, it's not just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Like it would count, yeah.
Oh, he'd probably get music from Endgame.
From where?
Maybe. Avengers Endgame. Because one of the main plot points is
Oh,
like,
yeah.
time travel.
That's right. That's
that'd
right.
be
The time
interesting.
travel, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess one thing we can talk about is Tank Man's removal, because that's still sort of an elephant in the room, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think.
I know I pretty much came up to you and said, hey, I'm seriously considering cutting him.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, we were definitely gonna cut all the characters that had like major overlap if like Assault 2 ever came around. So like
Yeah.
Yeah, Viridian, I guess Nico, since she's already in what is it?
I mean she's only in one other one.
Yeah, Nico's in another tournament. I think yeah, Igor is technically in host for another day. What else?
I mean, unless we can do a cool spin on a character, a cool twist.
Yeah. We
Like with
definitely
Igor,
have a lot
even-
of characters in our roster that not a lot of other people would think about, which I'm excited to reveal those at some point.
Yeah. Speaking of which, that was probably one of the main factors we thought about when we chose Okabe to take Tank Man's spot.
Yeah.
Because our thought process was like, let's choose a character that has a 99% chance that no other tournament is going to have, but it's still going to have like a cool source list that people will be interested in.
Yeah, those are definitely two factors that a lot of people should put into consideration when picking a character for their tournament.
Yeah, and I'm not too worried about the overlap with Igor and HFAT, because with ours we kind of gave him the nice twist of classic horror.
The classic horror spin.
Yeah.
I don't think Host for a Day has the Heartbreak source either. I'm
Nah.
not sure.
The
Hold
thing
on,
is,
those
Tank Man was like a special case because his source list was very limited. There's not much you can add on to it. It's very just one thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. As far as
not only were we worried about overlap, but we were also worried, like, what if we make a track that's similar to BKFAT or AUT?
yeah. Is the thing is, yeah, considering Viridian was also in like 3 separate tournaments, including ours, with him, like, his sources for ours is much different from his sources there. Like, I don't think any of them have like gravity as a source, or Line Blue by FL75. So there's a lot of like differences in sources. So I have Tyler's sources for Post for Another Day. He gets Tyler's songs, Odd Future, and collaborators, music from Adult Swim shows, The Grinch, and songs Tyler appeared in. So it definitely is a lot different from ours.
Yeah. Can we talk anything about lore? I'm not sure if that should be said.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever said anything about lore.
I guess we can just talk about the very basic things we've already established.
Yeah, we've been brainstorming a few things. Like, there was one like genuine like piece of lore that we got from, I think it was Whiteout, that just made this like general joke, and we were like, hey, that's honestly a pretty good idea. Like the whole.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think there were like bonus characters that just sort of fell in the hole, and they like came out by this like dumbwaiter, and which there's also...
wait. Can we talk about Nosegay?
Sure. Yeah, we can talk about Nosegay.
Pretty sure Laser was like the main person who thought up of Nosegay.
Yeah, it just sort of came out of nowhere, which is weird, because, like, I was, like, starting to get worried, because Laser hasn't, like, been there. It wasn't active for a while, so I was like, oh, is he doing alright? And then all of a sudden he just came back on April Fool's, and I was just like, hey, let's do Nosegay. And I was like, sure.
Yeah. Just a disclaimer for anyone watching, he is still part of the team, it's just, you know, life gets in the way.
Sharing their voice, so it's just us.
Yeah. This is the first time I'm really talking publicly, because you know, the mic broke thing. Yeah, mic broke, and then we had to bring out Robo.
We got another question in chat. What were the thought processes behind the current characters?
Good question.
I think there's definitely one that is worth talking about, which was Joker. Since the very beginning, we knew that we were gonna have like a Joker.
Yeah.
We just didn't know which one. So we had like Chico suggested one of the animated Jokers, which was nice. But eventually it was narrowed down to either Joaquin Phoenix Joker and Romero Joker. And so we voted, and I personally voted for Joaquin because I thought we could add a nice little twist with Alakazattic, which is a band that Joaquin's late brother was a part of, River Phoenix. And they've got some pretty good songs, so I figured that would be a nice twist on the source list. But then again, I also didn't know Gangweed. Oh, can we talk about the Gangweed team?
Gangweed team?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was from a while back,
yeah,
like before the whole roster was even decided. Yeah.
So yeah, the Gangweed team was, what was it, CJ and Jack Nicholson Joker? Or was it was it Nicholson or was it
that team?
Ledger?
I forget.
I don't know.
We can talk about some.
Yeah, it was a team up between CJ from GTA San Andreas and one of the Jokers. But yeah,
we can talk about, I guess, characters we've considered and like rejected.
Yeah. I don't think we can. Oh, okay. We can talk about. Can we talk about Trainer Soldier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
before we had Pyro locked in as a character, we had considered a. It was sort of a conceptualization. It was a soldier, but he was a Pokemon trainer. Like, there was this one thread of fiction where.
Yeah, it was based off that image where he was wearing a Don's hat.
Yeah. He was like, oh, you beat me to Pokemon battle, but I don't have any money. Is there something else I can offer you? He's just like, I want that hat.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing based around that, and yeah, we had that as a character, but then we decided to go with Pyro.
Yeah, because with Pyro, there's like a lot of potential you can do with the fire source
and the saccharine source. That's definitely
yeah,
really
the saccharine thing. You could get a lot of interesting stuff with that.
Yeah, it's a lot of the characters, especially with Lord Raptor. I think someone had already said this, but it's like it's a character that their sources they wouldn't really fit together with anyone else. Like,
yeah,
they're completely different sources.
It's a sources
but
that
they
could
all
only
work completely well together with that character.
Yeah, it's like it could only work for him, no one else.
Yeah, that's the magic of tournaments, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we really did have a lot of fun talking about the sources, though.
Yeah, I think we had the Boomer from the whole like, oh, I just want to grill for God's sake. I forgot who suggested that. Hold on. Search that up. Oldest. Was it
I think it was one person in the server called Refrigi.
Yeah, Refrigi.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think didn't we ever have the Isekai Quartet?
That was yeah, we did have that one, definitely. That was like thrown around.
Wasn't one of them like a truck or something? Oh
I don't
yeah,
think
Refrigi was the one who had the boomer idea. Okay.
I don't think one of them was a truck. I know what you're talking about though. It's that meme where the truck kills a person and like sends them into that world. Yeah.
Which ironically is actually Sakura from Zombieland Saga, who is in Repayant.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
It all ties together. I think one person, Cheekswag, I remember they. Oh, Big Smoke and Legend. Oh, it was Big Smoke. Okay. Fighting Rejected Team. Yeah, we had. Yeah, Fighting Reject Team was the Boomer, Trainer Soldier, and Eggsy from the Kingsman series. Which, yeah, we were trying to decide on like a rep for like spy stuff, and we decided on something else, which we cannot say because they are currently not revealed right now.
Yep, that's right. We cannot say anything.
Yeah. But I really like it. It's our roster's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say our tournament has done a really good job when it comes to the being productive.
We've been cranking out a lot of stuff, and I'm really happy with what we get.
Yeah, we're definitely by far one of the most ambitious ones, because like most tournaments start off with 16, but we're just starting off with 32, right off the bat.
Though.
And with that, there's like a lot of challenges because now it's twice the workload, but we're doing a good job so far.
Yeah. I think there was another character that you remember Cheekswag, and they were always suggesting Shinken Gold from the Power Ranger series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't really on board with that idea, to be honest. I just wasn't sure how to feel about it.
Yeah, because I really like the idea because I was a huge fan of Power Rangers when I was younger, but I think the main problem we had with it is because one of the sources was relating to Gold, which technically had a little bit of overlap with Lupin.
Yeah,
The
that would have been a
riches
problem.
source. So, yeah, I think that was our only problem with it.
I think one thing I really regret about this tournament, and it's nothing serious, but the one thing I regret is just completely forgetting about a Disney rep. I feel like we could have had that.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice.
Because you know, right now we have a Cartoon Network rep, a Nickelodeon rep, and that would have just completed like the trifecta, if that makes sense.
Cactendo says, since he's turning out to be one of our most popular characters, what was the thought process behind Dwayne? I'm pretty sure... Hold on, let me look up, because there's... Let me see the first mention of Dwayne. Because Chico was... Not Chico, Laser was one of the first people to suggest it. Oh, what? Oh! Yeah, Laser first suggested the idea for Dwayne, but originally, instead of direct-to-video media, he actually got, hold on, where? Disney Channel, original, hold on, what is it? I think it was, what, Disney sitcoms?
Where'd everybody go?
Where is it?
I don't think that was...
Yeah, no,
I'm
it
not
was
sure.
live-action Disney shows and songs related to dancing. Because we didn't know he came from, Barbie Dance Club. We thought he was like,
Yeah,
he came from some like old Disney like home video or something.
Oh, I didn't know anything about Dwayne.
And then we
much,
realized that he
besides-
came from Barbie Dance Club, so we gave him Mattel products and direct-to-video media.
Yeah, I wasn't too knowledgeable
Oh
about
shoot,
Dwayne.
he gets the
'cause-
cheesesteak shuffle! No way!
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, cheesesteak shuffle,
Obviously, we can't really reveal anything, but bluez made a really great mashup for Dwayne, and
yeah.
like there is so much great stuff you could do with him.
Yeah, I honestly should do mashups more often, because I've mainly been
You
sticking
should,
to
you
arrangements.
You
But
should.
after making that
yeah.
Dwayne mashup, I realized I should probably do that more often.
Yeah, I've been kind of inspired to try and do arrangements. It's really hard to do arrangements.
Yeah.
But
But again,
you know,
I mean, yeah, you just sort of have to get the hang of it, I guess. Yeah. Shoot. I completely lost my mind. What were we talking about?
We were talking about Dwayne mostly.
Yeah, Dwayne, but right, arrangements. Like I've been doing this
Yeah.
for a while, since like I think when did that ROM hack start? Because that was when I first like started to make music. I guess like 2017. So I've been doing this for about like 3 years now, and you just sort of have to get in the hang of it. Right, so once you do, it's pretty easy.
I guess we can talk about. This is something I can talk about, but I've been trying to come up with ideas for what we can do with the channel. Because the thing is, for all the viewers, we can't really keep constantly releasing trailers, because our team does need the time to produce music and art and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking of releasing speed paint videos of art I've done for the tournament.
Alright. That's,
You know,
that's an interesting
more-
concept.
More behind the scenes stuff, because you don't really see many tournaments going into that in depth in the videos.
Yeah.
So, because the app that I use to do the art for S.A.L.T does does record everything that I've done. So I'm guessing that could be a fun thing we could do.
Yeah, that's interesting. Kick10 is back again. What were the ideas behind Lou and Gandhi as well, since they're also popular by the looks of it? I'm pretty sure Laser suggested Lou, right? I think it sort of came out of nowhere. Oh, Lou.
Gandhi is like one of my favorite out there picks by far. Also, please go watch Clone High because it's actually a good show.
Yeah, Clone High is amazing. It's a shame that it got canceled so quickly.
It deserves a second season.
It does. Did you know Lord and Miller were actually thinking about if they came back for the second season, because the reason it got canceled was because how they portrayed Gandhi.
Yeah,
but,
it was all about Gandhi.
If they did make a season 2, they were thinking about either 1, just removing Gandhi completely with no explanation, or 2, revealing that he was actually a clone of Gary Coleman the whole time. Shoot.
Yeah, that's right. I remember reading about it.
Yeah, Lou was one of the first people we actually, like, locked in, I believe.
Yeah, he was definitely, like, in the first row.
Yeah. And I at first, I had, like, just finished watching Clone High at the time, and so I was like, you know what, I really want to have, like, a Clone High rep, and so why not put, like, Gandhi in, because he's, like, the most recognizable one. He's the Say What guy.
Yeah,
and
he's
so
like...
I submitted him, and everyone was like, oh, that's a good idea. Like, I think, looking back, you actually submitted Dr. Doofenshmirtz as a character. You made a stock icon for him and everything.
Yeah, that's right, I did.
Like, on the topic of Disney reps.
That's right. Thinking back on it, I could have went with a much better choice like Wander. God,
Wander
that would have been such
great.
a cool...
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I was suggesting Dr. Doofenshmirtz. He's like... that could have been such a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I just realized, you know how Fenzo from Mashup Week, he has a tournament called Quantum?
Quantum?
Yeah. One of the characters is Uncle Jesse from Full House.
Oh, really?
And he gets rips related to John Stamos, so I was like, wait, does he get Clone High? Because part of Scudward's like whole character arc is that he has this
the
rivalry with John Stamos.
Yeah, I remember that. The one where pretty much every character gets a makeover.
Yeah, Doof's also in Mashup Week. Yeah, no, I don't think he was a boss. It was just they're just bonus characters, like Eustace and Count Dracula.
Yeah.
But they did get good tracks. I really liked Electron.
Let's see. What else can we talk about? I guess I can talk about the favorite characters I've done art for.
Oh yeah.
I think my favorites were probably Okabe, because as soon as we all agreed he was the one, I just immediately got on my app and just, like, it was only like an hour or two after I already sent out like the sketch of the render and everything.
Yeah. I was like, man, that was quick.
I know. That's because I wanted him.
Yeah.
And the Lord Raptor was really fun because he's kind of cartoony in that way.
Yeah.
Peacock was another one because I already drew her so many times. She's like my favorite character to draw when I got no ideas.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lupin was another one. Although I feel like I could update his art, maybe.
Yeah.
And
Over
Igor
Justice,
was...
I remember was really good. A lot of people.
Oh yeah, Over Justice was. Over Justice was one of the hardest pieces of art I had to do because if you actually look at the files, there were so many layers I had to open especially with the flames behind his head and like.
Oh yeah. Not to
Like,
mention, there's
he-
like there's no pictures of him in the actual show.
Yeah,
with him without his death. There's
He's
nothing.
actually just like a singular.
Except for
yeah,
that
so
one
I had
bit
to,
with the gun morphing, he like throws away his desk, but like that's it.
Yeah, that is it. So I had to improvise like his lower half and everything, and that was actually a really fun exercise, I guess.
Any ideas on what the mojo for S.A.L.T is gonna look like? I don't know. We're considering, I think, just like just making. Do you want to just like make a lore channel in the Discord and then like,
I mean, I don't.
know how we're gonna,
The
like,
thing
communicate
is,
that to
I don't.
YouTube viewers, which then again, the YouTube viewers are just the same people from Discord. So
Yeah, for the most part. I'm not sure how we're gonna go about the mojo, cause I'd say it's still fairly early.
yeah, I think if worst comes to worst, we can just like make a lore channel in the Discord, and that'll be it.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is hopefully we can have a website.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know anything about running a website, or I'm not
Me
sure if there's
neither.
anyone. Yeah, so we'll have to look into that. But if we do have to cut things, we'll probably just do it on Discord.
Yeah.
I know other tournaments are basically doing the same thing. Repaint is doing theirs on Discord.
Yeah.
What are
So we were just talking about Love Trauma a little while ago, and here it is.
Yeah, that's right. So what are some of your favorite tournaments, Bluez? The ones that are going on right now?
I really like the roster for Carnival of Tunes. They've been doing really good with it. I looked through the roster just like one night, and I was like, all right, I already have like 7 mains. One of them, hold on, where? Shoot. Salty Cube is definitely one because I really like both Salty DK Dan and Snap Cube. Joker, but he's like the P5 dancing version. John McNamara from the guy who didn't like musicals. Mogeko, which actually Laser had suggested for S.A.L.T.
She was suggested for S.A.L.T. We can talk
as
about
the
that
RPG
too.
Maker rep, and then we decided to go with
Yeah.
Nico.
We a lot of suggestions went around for an RPG Maker rep. I know Maratsuki was one of them. And Mogeko was another one. And the batter from Off was one of them too. So we went around a lot of different suggestions and ultimately went with Nico.
Yeah. Childish Gambino is great. Who else? Left It Lemon is really good.
Temporary Flight Attendant is pretty good. I'm watching that one.
Yeah, Polygon Protectors is really good. I really like Temporary Flight Attendant, and I'm really happy that Half Human Half Machine won that last round. The last round, as are probably a lot of people. But yeah, I'm excited to see how people will really react to our bracket that we have. Because the thing is, we had like, I just sort of put it into a random generator, and oddly enough, it came out pretty balanced. Except we had to like change it a little bit after we replaced Tank Man.
Our bracket is like, I'd say it's like a healthy mix between random and seeding. Like there are benefits to doing either one.
Yeah. This is definitely one of my favorite Hobart tracks in King for Another Day. It's
Oh, we can
Fruit
talk
Salad,
about that.
1987.
Favorite K-Fat tracks.
They're pretty good.
One of my favorite King for Another Day tracks was the Daft Punk and Professor K.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing like a flat beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
that
even
one.
notice that it was that it had Mr. Oizo in it until I like saw Mashup Week.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. Daft Punk was one of my favorite contestants.
Yeah. Let me just
Was,
delete the test real quick.
Who is your main in King for Another Day?
In King for Another Day? Oh my god, I had a lot of mains. I know Jazz Cats was definitely one of them. Jack and Elmo, Johnny Bravo, and yeah, Johnny Bravo, Weird Al, and they were all definitely they were all. I liked them a lot, and I was definitely really salty when Maria just completely decimated them all, one after the other.
Yeah. to be, I kind of my mains were Johnny Bravo, Daft Punk, who else?
Oh, and
There
Adam
was-
Levine. I really liked Adam Levine.
Adam-
I think he
Also,
deserved
let me-
better. Definitely.
Let me just say, I feel so bad for Gino mains because they just can't get any luck.
Yeah.
Because first Gino had to face up against Weird Al, and then he had to face against Johnny Bravo, and we all know how that went.
When are we gonna get to hear Devil's some announcements? Okay, so that's who it is. I guess when matches go up, maybe? I don't know. When are we gonna like first hear the announcer? What do you think?
Oh, they're asking about the announcer?
Yeah, probably
I
the
guess
announcer himself.
I think I've been considering doing like an announcer event where everyone can like sort of ask our announcer what he wants to
Oh
say.
yeah, we can do like a Hinchy thing where he just
Yeah,
says random
exactly.
stuff.
But we've heard the tracks that he's submitted, and he's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's
You're gonna like
he's
it
a
lot.
personal friend, and he's really into voice acting. So he was pretty much the perfect choice.
Yeah.
He's on our Discord, so if you want, you can join. Maybe you'll be able to talk to him. You know. I think he actually was gonna do a recording actually of reading that person's critique of Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, because he was like, yeah, if we can get
Like 5 tracks. He jokes around like that though. Yeah.
yeah, no, it was 5 tracks, and then I was like, I can't. I got like so much stuff to do. We can probably leave it to like Kaz or any of the other rippers. And then Kaz was like, what? And then he was like, all right, how about 5 new pieces of salt art? And then I think it was Kektendo that just like made 5 new. Yeah, it was Kektendo
I drew
that
like
just drew 5 different salt men on a little piece of pre-calc.
and I drew like 5 different scribbles and said, here you go. What would you say is the most favorite part for you about working on this tournament?
I really like making reveals. I really like that. I like just seeing people talk about it. I guess that's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, there's something really special about seeing people just excited about this. 'Cause we started off with basically nothing. It was just you, me, Laser, and whoever else just happened to come in.
Yeah.
I guess we can talk about like how this all began.
Yeah. It really was a Christmas miracle because we started hold on. When was like the first? When was this?
We started at like around December 25th.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was 24th because that was when we were talking about Lou. In lighter discussion, I guess. And then go to oldest. Yeah, our first one was the first message was on the 24th, December 24th of 2019. Oh, can we talk about how S.A.L.T was almost a K-Fed
Oh,
sequel?
yeah. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, we almost had. We had a lot of people. We had Neil and Frank in it, and then I think
That's
2D37 pointed out that they were in Mashup Week, and we were like, all right, screw that. And we had Gino and Quote on a team.
Yeah. And I remember when the guy, you guys got potential, make something more original.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we're really glad we didn't go the route of just bringing in some K-Fad characters in.
we really dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we're just so glad we didn't go that route and instead just did everything original.
Yeah, and we've adopted a persona of our own, I guess.
Yep,
I really like the whole like diner theme we've adopted because we just we started out with an acronym for SALT because people get mad to call it SALT, so I think that was it. Hold on, SALT. A lot of these I'm just sort of like typing in the Discord thing and then just going back.
Before we agreed on SALT, people were just suggesting blank for another blank or stuff like that,
Yeah.
And I'm glad we went with something really different because it's just more interesting.
Yeah. Nope Senior 20 says in the Discord, who do you think would get last? Ooh. I can probably think of a few like just general round one losers, but I don't know who would get last. Probably.
Who would get last?
I think it might be. No.
I can think of some characters who might not be lucky. I don't know. It's
I don't
kind
know
of
about
it's
dead
kind
last,
of hard
but
to
like
tell.
there are a few characters that I can think of that would probably get out round one. Most of which are not currently revealed. I personally don't really care for Ruby that much because I don't really know anything about like Ruby or like that much Rooster Teeth stuff. I haven't really. It's just sort of like not a really personal thing for me, but I can see how a lot of people like her.
Yeah. I've listened to some of the music in Ruby, and it's really good. Damn it, I hate it when my voice cracks.
Yeah.
Of course that has to happen right now when it's live.
As far as the characters that have currently been revealed, I don't know. I mean, they're all pretty powerful, I'd say.
I'd say we've done a really good job at balancing out the characters.
Yeah.
At first, I used to think Lupin wasn't gonna have a good shot because he is fairly obscure compared to the other characters.
Yeah, I mean, Lupin's pretty popular.
Yeah,
As
he
far
does
as,
seem
like,
to get a lot more popular.
Speaking
And
of
he has
which,
a whole movie coming out.
We have really embraced the whole like anime thing. We have like how many is Lupin, there's Over Justice, there's Okabe, and then
Yeah.
two others I think have you haven't revealed yet.
I think
Rejected
there's like
Concept.
one more. I think there's
No,
like
there's
one
two.
more that's the.
I'm pretty sure there's two.
Oh, two.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad we're kind of more accepting of anime compared to other tournaments.
Yeah.
But I do hope people vote on the source list not because anime bad.
Yeah. There's probably going to be a few people that do that, but I don't know. I think
Probably.
we have the bracket balanced out so that, like, hold on, let me look. These are some characters that, ooh. I'm worried that like there's one character that we haven't revealed that has probably one of the most broken sources out of all of them, but I'm worried that people are gonna not vote for him because of one like series that people are not particularly fond of. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to think.
And it's also a pretty obscure character from that series, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to look on the list. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of people will like the source list. It's pretty wide. It's a pretty big source list.
I think we do try to diversify each character's source list, like just beyond their source material.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who would you want to be the final four?
The final four? Ooh,
of the reveal so far. Of the reveal.
Dwayne definitely. I think, yeah, Dwayne, probably Mordecai and Rigby. I think the rest have not been revealed yet.
Okay, so I guess you can just leave it at that.
Yeah. No Senior 20 set or 2.0 says, also not about S.A.L.T, but what do you think about certain other tourneys such as AUT, Backroom Dash, and others? I really like Backroom Dash, despite like the overlap and stuff. I really like what they've been doing with everything. I have a few of their arrangements in my like SoundCloud tournament playlist, which are, I think, Unfortunate Showdown, I'm the Joker Baby, and Kanamori's Easy Breezy Investment Plan.
I do want to look into working more with the people from these tournaments, like Draft, because they are really good at what they do, and
yeah.
A lot of other lead tournament organizers have been really supportive with us, so we're just glad because of that. There's only like a few minutes left because we're actually gonna reach like an hour, so we can probably end this soon. I'm surprised we've actually made it this long.
Right around here, I suppose.
Yep.
I think so.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Not much. Besides, there's. I don't know. I guess there isn't really much that I want to talk about besides that.
I mean, I'm just impressed we made it to an hour. Originally, we just thought this was going to be like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we planned it to be 30 minutes and we were just talking. But, yeah, it's, we're doing well, I suppose. But, there's one last thing that we want to, show you before we end here, and
That's
that
right.
is, hold on just a moment. If you can check the channel right now, we have a premiere set up for a new reveal.
That's right.
Yeah.
We got another reveal coming up.
Yes, in about 5 minutes, so just stay tuned for that, and
I bet you guys are gonna regret not tuning into this now, aren't you?
take that. No, but yeah, tune in later, and we'll see you guys later then. Alright.
Yep, this was a good discussion. Maybe we'll do another one in the future, who knows. But yeah.
We might bring some guests on or something maybe. Like one
Yeah,
of the
we
other
should.
backroom
That would be
members, like a Kegtendo or Rebel Scum or Kaz.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.